Let me get.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, a motion to reconvene the meeting.
Okay, and that would be the June 12th meeting. We're reconvening here June 18th at 3 p.m. I'll second that motion. All those in favor, aye. Aye. Please join me in the pledge here. Pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Okay, hope everybody signed in when they came in the room. I want to explain how the meeting is going to go today. We're going to enter executive session to interview 7 trustee candidates. Each interview will last approximately 20 to 30 minutes. We will come back out of executive session. There may or may not be an official action at the conclusion of executive session resulting from our deliberations. After that, after the trustee interviews, we will recess until 6:30 p.m. when we will start open session with Gary Walters, the Ohio plan to review the township insurance policy and cyber insurance, and then go into executive session to interview 4 administrative assistant candidates. Each interview will last approximately 20 to 30 minutes. We will come back out of executive session, and there may or may not be a action when we come out of executive session. When we come back out, we will have some business session again with the fire levy resolution to proceed and trying to obtain a title for the gator. At this time, do we have a motion for executive session?
Mr. Chairman, motion to move to executive session to discuss appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of an employee.
Okay, and invited would be?
Invited to the session, Mike Cannon, Lisa Hersey, Tom O'Brien, and Jim Steelsmith.
All right. I'll second that motion. Have a roll call vote, please.
Jackson.
Aye.
Holiday.
Aye.
Motion carried. We're going to proceed and go in the other office for executive session with the first candidate. Okay. Have a motion to come back into session out of executive.
So moved.
I'll second it. Yeah, roll call vote, please.
Jackson.
Aye.
Holiday.
Aye.
Okay. Mr. Holiday, would you like to make a motion? For appointment?
I would. I guess in following with the last going in the same situation, I guess a couple of comments from both of us prior.
Yes.
So, we spent a couple of hours in that room, 6 of us, and I thought that was a great use of time. I really enjoyed being able to talk to a lot of folks around the township. It's very important. I would have preferred to spend about 2.5 days in that room interviewing folks that were interested in a position of leadership in the township. I think what's very interesting right now is that, myself included, all of these seats are up in about 1.5 years. So whatever decisions we make right now are for right now. We've got some very specific things that we need to focus on in the township, some very important things that we need to get fixed, that we need to improve upon, that we need to work forward on. And those were the things that motivated me a couple of months ago when I applied for this vacancy, which I now fill. And I feel very strongly that is what's motivating a lot of the folks that we talked to today. And so, with that being said, it's also an interesting situation because most of the folks we talked to today have done this more than once. And so, come November of next year, I would hope that there are lots of different names on lots of different signs throughout the township of folks trying to be invested in their community. With that being said, I would make a motion. You want to go through specifics on this, Mr. Chairman?
No. Whatever you need.
Okay. I think, I'll make a motion to offer the vacancy in the Harlem Township Board of Trustees to John Trainer. This would be until a special election held November 2025, and then this position will be on track for regular election November 2030.
Okay. I'll second that motion. Have a roll call vote, please.
Jackson,
Aye.
Holiday,
Aye.
Motion carried. Mr. Trainer's been appointed trustee to fill the vacancy. Yeah, you gonna run home or what?
well, I feel like me too, real quick.
Okay, well, it's 6:27. We're gonna reconvene at 6:30. We'll kind of put it on hold or something. We got Gary coming in, so. Right?
Well, can you just take the minutes and reconvene with Gary?
Sure.
Cause my dog doesn't understand that.
All right. Well, we'll just,
Are you gonna reconvene this then? Or
yeah,
are you just gonna,
gonna reconvene and do Gary. Then go right into the interviews.
Yeah, about a minute and a half.
are you
I
gonna?
just want to keep right on going.
Just gonna,
Whatever, we'll just.
Move into exec. You want to move into executive session?
No, Gary Walters is supposed to be here, insurance,
yes.
at 6:30. So,
So we're just gonna continue, we're not gonna reconvene.
no. Sorry.
It's okay.
You guys are you're still live. Okay.
Oh, did you find that?
There he is.
Did you find that?
Yes. There's the whole thing for the ball field. And I think that could just be approved. She wants a start date of like July 2nd or 3rd or something.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I already looked on the calendar, there's nothing
Okay.
on there, so
Okay. All right,
think of it just
Sorry, put it on the calendar.
we're still live, are we?
Yeah.
Gary, wanna go ahead?
Sure. Do you have copies of the proposal?
I do not have with me, I
I have,
saw it earlier. We looked over the markup that we had sent you,
sure,
and I think everything's in order.
okay. You just want me to hit the highlights?
Yes, please.
You want me to go to the podium?
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me come in. Appreciate you, let me do that, and review the insurance renewal with you. So I'm Gary Walters with, Reinhardt Insurance. I represent the Ohio plan, who you guys have been insured with for some time now. There were some significant changes that we made, to the policy. We increased the property values, the blanket property values, $2,935,071. We increased our inland marine, which is our equipment that goes on and off premise, by $784,593. We increased the computer, by $13,392. We increased the auto, actual cash value, on vehicles, by $44,830. We increased the replacement cost on your fire apparatus by $574,000. Your expenditures this year are up $48,147. So initially the renewal came in a little higher than what I was anticipating. We were able to negotiate with underwriting where they have 0 rate increase on this. Your premium increase is all attributed to exposure change. So last year, we started with a premium of $19,999. You had a $2,722 Ohio Plan Advantage credit. So your net last year was $17,277. In March, we added a Ford Explorer with equipment. Now, when we're a little different than traditional insurance companies. When we do a change endorsement, unless the values are greater than 250,000 in value, we're not going to make a prorated add premium. We're going to give you acknowledgement of the change. We don't charge additional premium for that. We pick it up at the renewal. So that's a nice thing about our product. The other side of that coin is we also don't return premium when you get rid of things. So it allows you to keep your premiums as flat as possible. Let's see, so like I said, those property changes, all the changes that we're talking about generated an additional premium of $5,982 to the bottom line. Your Ohio Plan Advantage credit is down slightly. It's down $480, and that's attributed to a loss ratio, which I have a loss analysis for you. Share with you there. We've had really solid years. There's just one year that was the bugaboo, which was in 2020. Where we paid out, looks like around almost 26,000 in total claims. So other than that, you can see your premiums have remained fairly consistent throughout the years. Like I said, premium change this year is attributed solely to the exposure changes that we made to the property schedules in the marine and your fire apparatus. We also have a standalone cyber liability policy. I'm recommending that you stay with the current carrier that you have. Hiscox is the carrier that you are insured with. That product last year, the premium for the Hiscox policy was $2,625. The renewal for Hiscox came out at $2,977. Although I do have an option through Lloyd's, which is $2,109. I don't believe it's a better option for you. The reason being is that the extortion limit with the Lloyd's product is sublimited to 50,000. You don't have that sublimit with the Hiscox policy. You have the full $1 million limit. So we are seeing cybercrime that is happening. Social engineering type claims are the ones that are the ones you're seeing and hearing about the most. Somebody acts as if they're a trusted source. They are a vendor or someone posing as one of the vendors that you may pay electronically, and they've asked you to reroute your payment to a different account. That is happening. We had one in Licking County right now that's close to $750,000. So it's still happening. And we encourage you to do your due diligence before you send any payment from a rerouted request. That's simply pick up the phone and call your vendor to verify that that is them. But I know that's kind of a quick down and dirty.
So that's the new premium on the cyber is $2,977.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And I guess I missed what's the new premium total net premium?
Oh, sorry, new premium. My apologies. New premium. The new premium is $25,501 less the $2,242 Ohio Plan Advantage credit. So your net after Advantage credit is $23,259.
Okay.
So it'd be that plus the Hiscox cyber policy.
All right. Any questions?
No, not for me. It's pretty clear.
Okay. I would entertain a motion that we approve the coverage.
So moved.
I'll second it. And a roll call vote, please. Jackson, aye.
Holiday, aye.
Okay, motion carried. Do you have something that needs a signature tonight or?
I do not have anything that needs signature, well, I do, maybe, cyber piece, I'm sorry, I have the invoice for the Ohio
Okay,
plan.
leave that for Lisa. Just
Yep.
put it over there,
Over here.
please. Yeah.
It's just the. Cyber application, just has a couple signatures.
Okay.
You want me to leave that there too?
Physical officer or trustee?
It doesn't matter.
I can sign it for you if you need anything.
There's a signature page there. And then there's another signature on the back. Did you? You want the Hiscox quote?
Yes, good.
I'll give you. This as well. Didn't get that?
Sure.
Okay, there you go.
One extra if anybody would like that.
All right, there's that.
Okay,
Okay,
so we needed,
all right, you're good, we're good.
thanks a lot.
Thank you.
It's good.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, there he is. Want to,
I need to wait for Lisa to return before the next session.
you put it on idle, well.
Yeah.
Want to do the executive session thing, then you put it on idle.
Yep, Mr. Chairman, I'm motion that we move to executive session to discuss employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of an employee.
I'll second the motion, do a roll call vote. Jackson, aye.
Holiday, aye.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that again. I'll make a motion, we come out of executive session. Have a second?
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Jackson,
Aye.
Holiday,
Aye.
Motion carried. We're now back in session. After interviewing the 4 applicants for admin, which was kind of difficult in the decision, but Mr. Holliday, would you like to make a motion for the hire?
Will, move to approve the employment contract and job description of the administrative assistant between Holland Township and Micah George at the pay rate of $21.01 per hour, $43,700.80 yearly, biweekly, $16.80 and 80 cents, including benefits with a starting date. Did we identify that during the previous conversation? I believe it could be relatively quickly.
We should do.
First of the month.
Paper ends next.
Yeah, I believe we identified that as far as it aligns with payroll. Lisa, you need it to be July 1, right?
No, she can, well, let me see here, hold on a second. So the 15th just ended, I mean, she can even start the 24th if she.
Okay. So we'll identify it with a starting date on or after 6/24. Do I have a second?
Okay. I'll second the motion and Lisa will handle the HR paperwork on behalf of the trustees. Roll call vote, please.
Jackson,
Aye.
Holiday,
Aye.
Okay. Chief, you're up.
Trustees, I would ask that you would pass resolution number 24-0618T-003. A resolution to proceed with submission of the question of levying a replacement of an existing tax in excess of the 10 mil limitations for the purpose of providing fire and EMS services. We have our our certificate back from the auditor that values our properties at over $323 million. The levy would be another, say, 3.5 mil, which will generate $1,131,000 per year, an effective rate of $123 per 100,000. And it will start and to be collected, start levy this year and to be collected starting in the first half of 2025.
Okay. I will make that resolution. 24-618T003. Your second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Probably should do a roll call.
Yes, please.
Jackson,
Aye.
Holiday,
Aye.
Okay, that takes care of that. Next thing we have on our agenda is the Gator title that the maintenance department's needing. This is to approve Jason Andrews's to proceed with obtaining Gator. Obtaining a title for the Gator to be used on the roadway for the maintenance department. Jason Andrews's and Lisa Hersey will complete paperwork on behalf of the trustees. That was resolution 24-618T004, approval of Gator title. Have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Jackson,
Aye.
Holiday,
Aye.
Is there any more business?
or,
Is there any public comment?
yeah,
Yeah.
is there any public health?
Quiet group tonight.
Mr. Chairman, I move to adjourn the meeting.
I second that. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, meeting adjourned. Thank you.